Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahshua, Bahashim Chakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who were one who taught the truth, and peace, blessings, love, and salutations to those elect scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. May the blessing of election fall upon your household. Today, this brother Ayawab come back to you today with another lesson through the Spirit power of Yahweh Bahashim Chakadash, going into this news article going into how more young and healthy people, including asymptomatic cases, are starting to get more strokes, and they starting to, at first, when this pandemic started, when the Crown-19 started to make its way around the world, they were saying that younger people, young and healthy people, they wasn't affected from the virus, from the Crown-19 as much as older people, as much as people who was unhealthy, had underlying health conditions, heart problems, lung problems, and so on and so forth. So what did that do? The younger people, they didn't care about what was going on. They didn't care about the health and the well-being of others. You seen they were still partying, they were still having fun, going to the beaches, going to the bars, having parties, and doing all of this and that because they wasn't worried about the Crown-19. And there's plenty of videos. You have younger people saying that they didn't care, that they wasn't affected by it, so they didn't care. And now you got these situations coming out when there is more people, young people and healthy people, being affected by the Crown-19. It says it's causing more strokes. That could cause more younger people, more healthy people to rethink what they're actually doing. Because you got this new variant as well coming out, which has been out, saying that it's affecting more people, or more younger people. Let's see what we can find. Here it is. It says, this is from March 31st, 2021, about a month ago. It says, Crown-19 variants stronger and faster. WHO emergencies chief warns as worrying shift shows more young people in intensive care. So now you got this new variant, which it starts with a B1 something, and it's starting to affect more younger people. So just like when this Crown-19 started, it wasn't affecting younger people, but now it is. Because this is all part of their plan, man. They conditioning you, man. They getting you ready. They want you to take this vaccine, to take the chip, which that's what it's leading up to, ultimately. But this is from April 29, 2021, today. The year of hastening the coming of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. It says scientists from more than 30 countries say they have detected an unusually high percentage of young people among patients that were hospitalized with a stroke after having Crown-19, including an asymptomatic form. I almost said it there. And asymptomatic just means they don't show symptoms. It says producing or showing no symptoms. So if you got the Crown-19, you're not, and like some people, they can't smell. They get the real sick, like a cold or flu. But some people are asymptomatic. They get the Crown-19 and they don't show symptoms. They don't show that they're sick, or they don't have like runny nose, cold, headaches, stuff like that. And and then you're gonna have the people who like, oh well, I don't want to have a stroke. I don't want to be sick, even though I'm young and healthy. So I'm gonna get the vaccine. It says 1 in 4 post-Crown Royale stroke patients is younger than 55, according to the comprehensive international study published in the peer-reviewed journal Stroke. This is considered unusually high, given that normally only between 10% and 15% of stroke patients are aged between 18 and 50. So that 10 to 15% went up to 25%. They said 1 in 4. So, one fourth is 25%. So it's went up about 25% of stroke patients, or it's went up 10%, around 10%, about around 10 to 15% stroke patients are aged 18 to 50. It says more alarmingly, the researchers say that Crown-19 could trigger a stroke in people who would normally be extremely low risk for having one. It says many patients, especially the younger ones, did not present any traditional risk factor for strokes, such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, heart problems, and so on, said Hebrew University professor Ronan Lecker, one of almost 90 co-authors of the study. It says the data show a connection between the Crown-19 and strokes in younger patients as a result of blockages in larger blood vessels. It says even patients who had Crown-19 in a mild or asymptomatic form are not shielded from potentially dire consequences, researchers say. So they're gonna be like, hey, if you don't want to stroke, the more vulnerability to having a stroke, then you might as well take this vaccine. It says, in fact, the study published on April 21st showed that almost 38% of those who had a stroke soon after recovering from Crown-19 did not even know they had the disease. They had no recognizable symptoms of the novel Crown-19, such as cough, fever, or shortness of breath. The fact that they had Crown-19 only came to light after they were tested in hospitals where they were admitted with a stroke. So they saying that you get this stroke, and then you go to the hospital for it, and then they find out that you had the Crown-19. It says in total, the study's authors analyzed data on 432 patients provided by 136 different medical centers in 32 countries. And you got this one. It says wake up call: Africa CDC warns continent risks similar Crown-19 cases to India. India had like 3 million cases, or 3 million positive cases, as they say, in 3 days? Was that 3 or 8 million? One of the two. It says patients in the study experienced acute ischemic stroke, intracranial they need to shorten these words or something. It says I don't know what these words are too big, man. But it says at least 71 medical centers are also reported that they had at least one patient who had a stroke during Crown-19 hospitalization or soon after. So you can read the rest for yourself. It's Crown-19 could cause strokes among young and healthy people, including in asymptomatic cases studies. And this is from RT News. So you just get the script. It says Isaiah. Let's get the whole thing. Isaiah 24, verse 11. It says, let's start at verse 10. It says, Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. And that word mirth, it means merriment, cheerfulness, laughter, glee, joy, pleasure, amusement, enjoyment. So what America used to be is no more. America used to be all fun. Everybody wants to come to America. But as you see that this place is starting to be broken up, man. It's starting to be broken down. You see the cases are continuing to grow, man. They continue to grow, and the only way that this light, as they say, everything's going to go back to normal is if you take that vaccine. And especially, these younger people, they want to have fun. They want to go out and party. They want to go to the beaches. They want to go to the amusement parks. They want to party their life away, YOLO, hot girl summer. They want to do all this and that. But as we just read, that the strokes are causing, the Crown-19 is causing a lot of strokes in younger and healthy people. So that might not be happening a lot as you have seen. It says, verse 12, it says, "In the city is left desolation, the gate is smitten with destruction." And that's what's here, man. Desolation, destruction. And that's all around the world, man. You've seen, it said 30 countries noticed unusually high younger patients. This is second Ezra. Slovakia, bear with me. Second Ezra 16. It says, second Ezra 16 and verse, what I want to get. Slovakia, bro, here it is. In second Ezra 16, verse 14, it says, "Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth." And this Crown-19 is a plague, man. And there's going to be more to come. Verse 15, "The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth." And this Crown-19 is consuming the whole earth, man. This fire is consuming the whole earth. You just heard me say about India, America, all these places, man. They getting lockdowns after lockdowns, vaccine after vaccine, man. And now more younger people are more vulnerable to it, are more, what's the word, susceptible. They're more. If I was you, I'd be scared. Which I'm not scared because I got the Lord. Lord willing, He'd be with me. But these people in the world, these younger people, they're gonna start looking and be like, oh yeah, the Crown-19 it's really nothing to be messed with. We better start getting our acts up so we can live to be 80, as they gonna say. We better. I don't want to get a stroke. What if more happens to me than the strokes? What if there's more stuff that can happen to young people? Verse 16, it says, "Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plague that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again." And this plague is not going to return back to the Most High void, man. It's going to accomplish that which pleases Him. You can't stop an arrow mid-air. Just like these you're not going to be able to stop this pandemic, man. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to bite to the fold. Before and offer like the all praise, honor, and glory towards due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yeshua, by Hashem Chakadas, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who run with all truth, and shalom to those who scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Until next time, shalom, Kwame Shalom, and Shalom.